Hello, folks. This is Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I am Jonn Ritland, and that is...
The Derbinator.
It is. Twisting it around. And this is the SmackDown Live new Dayton, Ohio review.
Oh, yes.
And, okay, Raw did not dedicate much of anything to the women. SmackDown says, okay, 50% of our show is going to go towards the women. I liked it. That was good.
And it was to be expected. And also, and I guess we'll get to that in a little bit, is in retrospect how Money in the Bank played out.
Maybe, I mean, even though it does kind of piss on the legacy of, or like, not the legacy, but like, you know, people that paid to go to it, I sort of get it. But Carmella really healing it up. This, her and Cass in their relationship like they are, have cut the best promos of their career so far on respective shows. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. And Ellsworth being annoying like the troll that he is. But
and Daniel Bryan this close, like, just give me a reason to put on the spandex again, you little shit.
He's going to say that to his kid for years.
Also, what was it? Chinsect.
Chinsect. Yes, it is. And
you chinless insect. And my first thought is, haha, Chinsect.
Yep, sorry. Something was ringing over here. So, I liked the Carmella opening. I liked it.
Yep. So
there's Big Cass. And I liked that all the women got good TV good TV time. Stay tuned for the end of the review, and we will propose a question to you if I don't keep laughing through the whole thing. Xavier, of course, talked about New Day.
Right.
How the Usos broke out of their own penitentiary, but now you come to the New Day playpen. Paige knows about Xavier's playpen. It had to be said. Okay, it didn't have to. Yeah, it did. Big E versus...
The fact that you didn't make an Xavier's Wood joke is surprising.
I mean, she choked on it. I mean, she did.
The more you bone.
And Big E with his... What was it? How did they word it?
Deputy.
Oh, deputy. Yes, I like that. And it was great, and he has his own nightstick and everything. So that's
and Big E in true Big E fashion, like, yes,
looking all confused. Big E versus Jimmy Uso. It took until near the end of the match to realize what Uso it was because
the commentary just had to keep shouting it out so people knew. Because I think people realize that we get confused with Jimmy and Jay.
I mean, it was either... I figured it was either the Uso that was Jay or the Uso whose name began with Jay.
Yeah.
And neither is very interesting. But it was a good match. It was enjoyable. Usos could not escape. New Day continues the feud. Big E gets the win, hitting the big ending on another man. And there we go.
Yep.
So that was good. And then another women's segment where Natty said to Natty and Tamina... are in the room with Daniel Bryan, and Natty says, "Happy belated birthday, Daniel," while Tamina is right there. I'm not saying that Natty intentionally did that. It's just I'm just like, well, that's great, WWE. You do be a gift right there. You do realize that Tamina just lost her father, right? Seriously. What did Naomi say to Lana? I have no idea what she said.
I'm sorry if that came across as offensive. It's just I started to lose focus after a while because...
Lana?
Yes.
In the red dress. Whew. That was nice. That was really
but it
nice.
seems like today people have been in full sass mode.
They have.
I find this hilarious.
Yes.
But I also don't remember what Naomi said.
I don't either, except maybe that what
I don't take notes.
Right. Also, not just I have to take notes. I have tremendous head issues. Head issues. Where are you gonna hold that pose? Lana versus Naomi next week. That's basically what Naomi said. Oh, you want to face me next week? Fine. I'm a fighting champion. We'll face each other next week. And we're going to have a cash-in next week. But Orton interview. There's going to be a third match at Battleground. It's going to be the Punjabi prison match, I bet. Because they didn't say that in the interview, but I bet you that's what's going to happen. Because this feud, which wasn't interesting in the beginning, isn't interesting now. They're going to continue.
Yeah.
Until somebody challenges Jinder right after Battleground, and his name is Yes, it's
John Cena.
If he doesn't, if Cena does not beat him for the title at SummerSlam, I will be shocked. I will be honest to God shocked. Nakamura versus Ziggler, though. It was good.
Yes.
I like
good
that.
old Piggly Wiggly Ziggly versus Nakamura.
The artist, formerly... I hate that. Nakamura.
Yeah, let's not do that.
He is Nakamura. He is an artist in the ring. He does not need to be called the artist.
Right.
So, that was good, though. That was a damn good match. It was on par with their Backlash match. But what was nice about it is Nakamura's a little more established on the main roster.
Yep.
So you could have a back-and-forth match like this. That was good. I like it. You liked it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, Zayn saying to Becky backstage, Becky, I was pulling for you. I pull for Becky all the time. I mean, come on. Can't help it. It's those shorts tonight, man. I just couldn't help it. I mean, she just looked great. Owens versus Anyway from Dayton, Ohio. And Chad Gable comes out. Returning. American Alpha's still alive, by the way. Haven't been seen in weeks. Actually, months. But Chad Gable said, I moved to Dayton, Ohio this morning, and said his address, which was probably the name of some business or something, but U.S. Open Challenge. I liked it. AJ Styles made the match because he can.
Yep.
And that was good. Of course, Owens was going to win.
Yeah.
And it could turn into a decent little feud. Blow off this thing with AJ and Owens, at Battleground. But I like the idea of Owens challenging people, people challenging Owens like in an open challenge for a while.
Yeah.
Keep this going at least until the fall, and you have something. Mm-hmm. It was nice to see Chad Gable back up. His strength. Good God. That man's strength.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan talking about the Money in the Bank fallout in his lumberjack dad, shirt. And like
everyone's favorite lumberjack.
And he's okay. He works all night and does not wrestle all day anymore. Please, Brian, don't get back in the ring, please.
Unless you're completely cleared.
Yes, we don't want another bad situation.
Yeah.
Ellsworth, though, man, Ellsworth got schooled. That was a great. I
will punch you in the face and fire you.
I had a boss that said the same thing.
I'm not surprised.
Yes, you have given me. Carmella hands it over in a Money in the Bank rematch next week. I like it.
Yes.
Carmella is going to win next week. She should.
Yeah.
Here's why. There's no reason. Charlotte doesn't need to win. Becky, I would like to see Becky run around more, bouncing and carrying the briefcase and winning.
It's going to be Tamina.
Why will... Oh, for the love of God. Okay, tell me why it'll be Tamina.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Okay, pretty much. Pretty much. That's really would be the reason. I would like to see Natty win it, but she won't. But it is cool that they're going to have a rematch next week. It's just, you kind of undercut your own pay-per-view, even though it's on the network, for this.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have such sagging ratings on Raw if you made the 3 hours better. You wouldn't have sagging ratings on SmackDown if, Jinder wasn't champion. Which, Jinder versus Harper.
If they had given Jinder more of a build to his championship, this would have been a different story.
Yeah.
Because it's not about race, it's about story. Because, wrestling is a soap opera for men. And women. I don't judge. Yes,
I never judge women. Ever. Never. What? Yeah, I didn't believe that. What's
you
that?
Smell that?
What's that?
Oh. Just thought I smelled some bullshit.
Some? I think it was a pile of
My
Jurassic
bullshit detector is going bing!
That's not my detector. So, I agree with you, though. It is about storytelling, and it just hasn't worked.
Yeah.
Jinder versus Harper was decent, except Jinder nearly dropped Harper on his head. Good job. Stop doing roids, and that won't happen. Corbin teases the cash-in. Corbin teasing another man with his briefcase.
He really wolfed that opportunity down.
Ashley, you like Corbin, don't you? Yeah, you'll leave it. You'll tell me about that on Twitter.
Corbin, shave your damn head. It's embarrassing, man.
More to the Bald Brotherhood, man. Just please. More to the Balder Brotherhood. Come on, man. You can be just fine.
You have more hair than Corbin.
That is really...
in terms of...
On the top of my head, yeah.
In terms of concentration. Huh?
What, Heyman's out there?
What?
Orton went nuts and went nuts. And just attacked everybody. I'm amazing at RKO some fans. Well, and of course the white people of Dayton, Ohio, are going to cheer the white guy beating up the brown people. I mean, I'm just saying they were doing it.
Well, I mean, technically it's because face-heel dynamic. But,
Yeah, face-heel dynamic, but
everybody's a little bit racist in their own special way.
Yes, just a little for me, little. Actually, I hate everybody, including myself. Except this guy. I don't hate this guy. It's about one of the only people I don't hate. I like SmackDown, though. B+.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I mean, there's...
Although, I mean, when we think about it, though, we're giving this a B+, but Raw, we also gave a B+.
We did. I think there's good build for all.
Mm-hmm.
I think SmackDown did the best they could after Money in the Bank.
If I had to say, I can't think of any big gripes about the episode with the 2 hours that they're working.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to figure out, I mean, with how great Raw was last night, is it fair to give SmackDown a B+? Or should we compare SmackDown to SmackDown, Raw to Raw?
I mean, we could... That is fair. I mean, the time difference. But I would almost have... Maybe I could bump it up to an A-. And here's why I could bump it up to an A-. Because of what they did with the women. They made the women the focal point.
Yeah.
They hit a lot of strides. They did, a lot of good strides. They built up a lot for Battleground for next
promos.
Yeah, not as much at least.
Yeah.
I enjoy. I'll bump it up to an A-. Raw was a well-paced show also.
Yes.
So anyway, that was a A-. What do you say?
Yeah. No, actually, I think I would stay at B+.
Stay at B+.
Yeah.
I'll go between B+, A-. It's like I'm going between it. It's like I think almost. I think it's because of the pacing.
B-.
Yeah.
B-.
B+.
B-.
Be mindless.
I didn't.
I am mindless.
I didn't think that. And we still got 205 Live to cover. But,
oh yeah, I know.
It was. I'm trying to not go long, but yeah. But I thought that everything was. You know who would have a problem throwing passes like that? Peyton Manning.
Anyway,
moving on from that. Tozawa and Swan should team up, I think. I think that should happen for 205 Live. Tozawa. Titus, of course, being the annoying drunk uncle.
the drunkle.
Yes. And
I am a fan of portmanteaus, if you had not noticed. If you don't know what that is, please look it up.
And never Google stuff that I tell you not to Google. Trust me, my browser history is never clean.
I mean, if you tell someone not to Google something, then they shouldn't Google something.
They will Google
so
it, though.
If you never Google something that... Anyway.
Moving on from that. Gallagher and Tony Nese.
You're redundant.
I'm very redundant. I think it's obvious. We've been friends for a long time. Gallagher and Tony Nese was good. It's enjoyable. Tony Nese picking up the win with the knees to the head.
Yes.
Using the power of his knees to hit, a big splash. I enjoyed it, though.
I love the bicycle kick spot where he's on.
Yeah, where he's doing the sit-ups and that kind of thing. Or doing the exercising. That's very Scott Steiner-like, almost.
Yeah.
Except Tony Nese doesn't seem completely insane.
Right.
I like Scott Steiner. I say that because I don't want him to kill me. But no, seriously, Scott Steiner's cool.
You never know when he's listening.
Oh, he's gonna be teaming with Josh Matthews at Slammiversary 15. No, I'm not kidding.
That's dumb. Why is that dumb?
Because it's Impact. Which I may be watching Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 15. I'll pay you if you want to order it here. I'm not kidding. You can do that. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Did you enjoy Nese versus Gallagher?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fox Star. Why is this still going on?
Because Cedric Alexander is back. They're going to wrap up the plot line.
Right.
Because Cedric Alexander's back, because that's where it all began.
Yeah.
And have it finished somewhere. Please.
Word Noam Dar looks good.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to look good in this, is he?
No.
No. Fox, just make Fox wrestle. Don't make her talk. Gulag versus Ali. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
This is a feud that I could really sink my teeth into because I agree with Gulag. He has reasonable points. And they gave him a good character. And Ali's a really good guy. If you're not following him on Twitter, you should.
Oh yeah.
He's a really cool guy. But he's a really damn good wrestler.
Yeah.
And it was good storytelling.
I had to take a lot for him to get out tonight. I mean, apparently he just lost his grandmother last night.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and I would imagine with the family man that he seems to be, if he's got a kid or two of his own.
Yeah,
could imagine he's pretty close to his family. I mean, obviously we don't know, but thoughts are with him. But yeah, Ali got the win. That was cool, and he caught it with a roll up, or a small package.
Yeah.
By the way, which was followed by a Seth Rollins WWE 2K18 ad, which fits with the small package thing.
Back on the match though.
Back on the match. Go ahead.
Gulag can use that to his advantage, though. You won by using groundwork.
Yeah. No, and he could. He did that with somebody. I don't remember who that was. I don't remember if it was Ali or somebody else. Yeah. But it's like, you won with this. Good job. I'm getting through to you. Gulag go more and more insane. I did kind of find it funny. Remember that picture that Gulag and Orton had together? He had the no-fly zone. Go,
yeah.
That dive. So Neville and Swan, that was on par with their Royal Rumble match. Yeah, that was damn good. It was really enjoyable. And Tozawa being out there at ringside,
that was a terrific match.
It was very, 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 very good. It's exactly
the crowd seemed into it.
They were. They really were, and it was really enjoyable. It showed how both guys, if you give them the opportunity,
and it shows the value of 205 Live.
Yeah, just you got to put it before SmackDown.
Yeah.
You really need to.
Or you take that hour of Raw that you have on TV and you make that 205 Live.
It might not be a bad idea because if the network numbers aren't that good, might not be a bad idea. Maybe even take just a half hour of Raw. Turn it exclusively into 205 Live. You want to put it in the middle or put it right after the first hour or something. Do something like that. But that way
and you can always have cruiserweight matches interlaced for just some quick action to get the crowd back into it.
You mean after a Roman Reigns promo? Right, yeah. Or when Stephanie comes back, which is going to happen.
God.
So, I will say A- for 205 Live. And I will say that because of the in-ring action. It's good storytelling.
Yeah.
Really, really good storytelling. And I don't say that often, giving an A- to something that Titus was involved in. Right. But he's entertaining. In the annoying way.
Hepatitis A.
And Randy Orton's dad has hepatitis C. No, seriously, he does. That actually happened. But anyway, so A- for you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we thought. Now, this is what I want to say before we finish up the review. We're thinking of doing live streams during the pay-per-views. Any of the pay-per-views, all the pay-per-views. Who knows if I can convince you to order Slammiversary 15, I pay you. Maybe we could do one during that and say, this is stupid. Why is this stupid?
Yes, because if anyone knows me, my humor is very situational. And, well, it could be funny.
Impact, it could be.
Alternatively, we can film our reactions, do reaction videos.
Yeah. So, curious what you guys would like to see. I mean, I'm all for either one, but just you let us know. You let us know. Leave them in the comments.
I'll keep my eyes on it.
I got kicked out of a college for doing that. And leave them in the comments, though. Check our Twitter handles. They're in the description. Cool thumbnails there.
Oh, yes, and I've updated my Twitter handle.
Yes, it will be there in the description, so check it out. Cool guy. Anyway, best friend I've ever had. So, this has been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That is
the Durbinator.
See you for Raw.
See ya.